See, y'all miss y'all with y'all man. He wants you, ladies, to pay attention while you're driving. Put your cell phone down. Don't make up your face. And then, best of all, you take the blind that's over the steering wheel and pull it down in front of you. Y'all gonna pray with me here? Man, he wants us to follow guidelines. Doing what we're doing is not an issue. It's the guidelines that give us the problem. Can I take my time and do this quick? In our text, we have a woman that I want to deal with that's got a problem. She has a blood issue. Her blood is flowing and won't stop. She's been going through this problem for 12 years. God got some problems, and I think Leviticus 25 that tells us that when a woman's blood is flowing, she is to remain unclean. That means unclean simply means not to be around other folks. Can you imagine this woman, 12 years, and she couldn't stop this problem? It wasn't nothing that she had done. Watch this here. I'm going to tell this and then I'm getting ready to close. I'm almost close. Think about this, Chastity. What she had 12 years only took Jesus about 5 seconds to heal. Y'all messed up right there. How long you been going through what you going through? How long have you been dealing with what you dealing with? Would you swap the time that you've been dealing with and going through what you're going through to get it straight in 5 seconds? Let me submit one of the reasons that this woman took so long, because the people she was going to and talking to was not giving her the proper advice. It was giving her advice. When you're sick, you should go to the doctor. The doctor was diagnosing her and diagnosed Denise that she had a blood issue. But he couldn't do it. Why? Because doctors are given by God, but they are not God. See, a doctor, earthly doctor, only practice medicine. God is the doctor that made your body and the only one that can heal your body. Doctors can cut you, but God got to heal you. Y'all ain't praying with me here. And watch this here. It's so messed up now that if you're sick and go to the doctor and they find out you ain't got no insurance, and you ain't got no money, Earl said you probably gonna die. and saw them halls lined up with beds and folks on them. Those are folks that ain't got no insurance. So why would you depend on somebody that you got to give something for they help you, and they've been trying to help you, when you can go to God and won't take but 5 seconds and talk to him? That's that person next to the, when's the last time you talked to God about your stuff? Y'all don't want to say nothing, but I can tell from your face it ain't been a while. It's been a while. Look, she spent her money going to the doctor. And the reason she spent her money going to the doctor, because that was the advice that she was receiving. Every person she talked to, and I'm not telling you don't go to the doctor, but every person she talked to, would give her advice about something what man can do. Have you ever took your car to the shop? Have you ever took it to the mechanic? If you have ever taken your car to the mechanic, you do know right now that you got some mechanics that know what they're doing, and you got some mechanics, okay, that don't know what they're doing. Can I preach a little while here? Have you ever took your car to the shop, and when you got it, it ran worse? Then what it did, when you first took it, ask that person next to you, did you take it back to that same person? Did you take it back to them? So if that's the case, for 12 years she's been going to doctors. Years. As long as she had some money, she was going to doctors. God said, I got to close it now. I'm getting ready to close it. Because I'm talking to somebody here now. God said, I got to help this woman. And the only way I can help her, I got to break her. I got to take everything she got. I got to take her money. Have God got to take everything you work for to get your attention? While you faring well and doing well, are you giving God any attention? While you're going to and fro and moving to and fro, are you giving God any attention? While you just bought that brand new car, do you drive it up on Christ Baptist lot in time? And I'm not talking about pulling up in to pick up your folks and leave. Do you come in to say, God, thank you, because you've been better to me than I've been to myself? Do you give God some thanks for this brand new car that God has blessed you with, and you know you didn't qualify for it, you know your credit was jacked up, and you won't come say thank you? If God got to break you. Now he did say this. Then I'm going to try to close it. God made a statement. He said, it's better to lose an arm or an eye and be in heaven than go to hell with both arms and both eyes. This is what God said. If it take me taking something from you to get you back to me, I ain't got no problem with doing it. And it ain't a cursing to you, it's a blessing to you. When she got broke, the doctors couldn't see her. Now she got to start listening. Here you go. Just different folks. You know, when you don't set the drinks up no more, when you can't afford to buy the dinners, when you can't, Vanessa, afford to have a tab put on you. Them same folks that was going with you, stroking you and patting you on the back, now won't talk to you. Ain't God all right? Ain't God all right? Now that you 3 notes behind in your house, now you finally pick up the phone and call Big Mama and say, Big Mama, I'm struggling. And let Big Mama tell you, I got some good news for you. You say, Big Mama, you mean tell me you got some money to give me? She goes, say, no, I ain't got no money. And especially some for you. Y'all ain't praying with me here. But I got some good news for you. Now that I got your attention, have you ever thought about Jesus? Ain't God all right? We need some Jesus promoters. Ain't God all right? We're going through society right now with folks all over the country with mental problems. And we go on to psychiatrists and we finding out that they crazy too. Ain't God all right? Ain't the Lord all right? You go on to the counselor because your relationship is struggling. And then you ask the counselor, how long have they been married? And he said, I'm on my 5th wife right now. Ain't God all right? Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, if that's you, you need to get up, walk out the office, and go to church, fall down on your knees, and tell God, ain't God all right? Ain't the Lord all right? The Bible said when she was broke, she heard. That means somebody had to tell her. The Bible said she heard. I'm broke. I'm disgusted. I can't, my friends are gone. My loved one won't have nothing to do with it. But the Bible said she heard. What did she hear? Somebody told her about Jesus. What about Jesus? She heard that. He turned water into wine. Ain't God all right? She heard that. She heard that. He took some dirt, spit on it, put it in a blind man's eyes, and told him to go wash in his eyes. Came open. Oh, yeah. I'm getting ready to close now. She heard that. A man named Jairus had a little girl, 12 years old, was on a deathbed. The Bible said she had died, but Jesus went in her room, caught her by the hand, and said, little girl, get up. She heard that one day he was on his way to Nain, and he saw a funeral procession coming out the city, a widow woman bearing her only son. Jesus was going in while they were coming out. Y'all sitting there looking at me. Ain't God all right? He had compassion. He touched the casket, and the boy got up, and he gave her back to her mama. She heard. Ain't God all right? That his friend Lazarus had been dead 4 days and in the grave. Jesus showed up. Ain't God all right? Jesus showed up at the gravesite, fell on his knees, talked to the Lord, and told Lazarus, come up out of there. And he walked out like a natural man. Ain't God all right? She heard. I said she heard. She heard. She heard. Brother Swift, Uliasea, Cornet, Sister Simmons. Ain't God all right? They were sitting around the table talking about everything that life had done to them. God all right. Talking about there were times when they were down. There were times when they were out. There was time when they couldn't see their way. There was time they were wondering where the next meal coming from. Ain't God all right? And somebody said, somebody said, that ain't you. You just lying. That ain't never happened to you. Ain't God all right? Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Tell them, baby. Tell them, baby. I know you don't believe the reason. I know you don't believe what I come through because I don't look like what I've been through. God reached way down, got me out of that mess, picked me up, turned me around. Ain't God all right? Give your neighbor a high five. I said, neighbor, if God can do that for you, he can do it for me. Get up, dust yourself off, march, come to the church, throw your hands in the air like you just don't care, and tell the Lord, I've tried everything else, but now I'm trying you. This woman, so I ain't got to talk to him. If he did all that, all I need to do is touch his garment. I'm through here now. But y'all still looking at me? Ain't God all right? Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody here? Oh, anybody here that need a miracle in your life? Ain't God all right? It doesn't matter how small it is or how large it is. I'm talking to somebody now. I want to tell you what God can do. You can't get this miracle sitting down being cute, sitting down being cool. If you really want some help, you got to get up, and you can't be worried about what other folks think. You got to get like this woman. This woman said, if I can get to him, And when she got to Jesus, 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 go down there and get in the middle. When she got to Jesus, Jesus, I'm going to let Anthony represent Jesus. Ain't God all right? And I'm going to represent the woman. Ain't God all right? I got a blood issue. I'm not supposed to be around folks, but Jesus can help me. And I ain't got time to think about what you going through. You got to go through a process. He's over there, but I got to go through here. Excuse me. Oh, I stepped on your foot, but I'm sorry. But I got to move. I'm trying to get to Jesus. Ain't God all right? I'm sorry I done crossed your legs. I'm sorry, but I got to move. I got to get to Jesus. Ain't God all right? Ain't God all right? I know I'm inconveniencing you, but you got to move back. Get out of my way. I'm trying to get to the Lord. It doesn't matter how young you are or how old you are. When you get Jesus and you know he got the answer, you got to be bold enough to get on your feet and don't worry about what folks saying, because folks didn't wake you up. Folks didn't put clothes. Ain't God all right? Excuse me. Excuse me. We got visitors in this church, but I ain't got time for that. Get out of my way, man. I'm trying to get me some help. Ain't God all right? I need some help. Can you help me? Can you point me to Jesus? Ain't God all right? Show me how to get to him. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I just need to touch. I just need to touch. I just need to touch. Ain't God all right? Ain't the Lord all right? One touch. One touch. Will make everything all right. Thank you today. Jesus promoter. Jesus promoter. Do I have any Jesus promoters in here? He said, if you're ashamed on me, I'll be ashamed on you before my Father. Anybody know that he loved you enough? That he died one Friday and God got him up that Sunday? Do I have any Jesus promoters up in here? Tell somebody, can't nobody do you. Do you like Jesus? Tell somebody else. He took all my hang-ups. See, y'all ain't saying it. Tell somebody, he took all my hang-ups and he was hung up. Don't you let nobody stop you.